For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the Scriptures might have hope. Romans 15:4. As Princeton Baptist Church entered its 60th year, the church membership roll had increased to 241, with 262 in the Sunday school membership. One newspaper article during this time stated that Princeton Baptist Church was an institution in the lives of the Christians of this Johnston County town. The congregation saw the need for a parsonage, and during the church conference on August 5, 1945, a committee was appointed to oversee the building of this project. It was completed in the spring of 1946 at a cost of $6,000. Pastor A.R. Creech and his family became the first pastor to live in the newly constructed parsonage. Due to illness, Pastor Creech resigned in 1947, and W.W. Turner was called to serve as the pastor. In the fall of 1948, a building fund was set up for the construction of an education building. With the Sunday school growing to 11 classes, the present 6 classrooms were about to burst at the seams, as one church member recalled. Several classes were meeting in the auditorium and one at a private home. $10,000 was raised prior to the groundbreaking, which took place in March of 1949. J.J. Boyette turned the first shovel of dirt from the ground. This new education building, which consisted of 18 classrooms, was of brick veneer construction at a cost of $25,000. The brick construction was built with the mindset of adding a new sanctuary at a later date with the same brick veneer exterior. In September of 1949, the church decided to move homecoming to the first Sunday in October, and Princeton Baptist Church has celebrated homecoming every October. November 1st, 1950, a young man named Horace Ricks became the pastor of the church. During this time, the church education annex construction was underway. The education building was completed with a total indebtedness of $5,000. On April 8, 1951, Sunday school classes were held in the new educational building for the first time. Once the church indebtedness had been paid, the church voted on September 14, 1952 to begin construction of a new auditorium. Deacon David Pierce was employed to construct the new building, which seemed fitting since his father, Isaiah Pierce, has overseen the first building. The old building was moved 3 to 4 feet into 2nd Street in order to make room for the new construction to begin. The old building was used in the street till the new auditorium was completed. At an approximate cost of $25,000, the auditorium was completed. However, the value was closer to $90,000. Contributions of labor and materials added the value to the structure once completed. On February 7, 1954, the first service was held in the new sanctuary, with more than 425 members and friends in attendance, and a baptismal service was held that evening in the new baptistry. Before the year was over, 1954 would see 46 additional members added, and in September, Princeton Baptist Church became a full-time church. Through God's blessings and the faithfulness of its church members, a dedication service for the debt-free church was held approximately 2 years later, on October 7, 1956. As one newspaper article stated, this building stands as an evidence of the blessings of God and is the monument to the faith, courage, and sacrifice of a fine church family. 20 years of growth, a parsonage, an education building, and a new sanctuary. All started, completed, and paid for in less than 20 years. God is good and faithful.